guys, welcome back to another video. We are a bit, what? How you doing that? Welcome back to another video, guys. We are a little bit under the weather. Just a tad, nothing crazy, but we're a tad under the weather. I have a little bit of a sore throat. Jeremy has just been sniffling and sneezing and runny nose, and the girls the same thing, runny noses and things. So it's time to combat it. You know, we should have been on top of this. I truly wanted to be on top of this before this came about, you know, boosting immunity before we get sick, but we're slightly sick, so it's time. So I just finished making some bone broth. Well, it's not made yet, but I finished preparing bone broth. It's sitting in the crock pot right now. It's probably going to sit overnight for a complete 24 hours. I also want to make a fire cider. Years ago, me and Jeremy used to take fire cider daily. It was fun. It was fun because it just burned going down. It was weird. It was like this weird satisfaction. I don't know. But I want to start taking it again. I don't want to buy it. It's so easy to make at home. I've seen people make it many different ways. So I want to make some fire cider. I mean, it's good for immunity boosting. It's good for gut health. And obviously, depending on what you put in it, antioxidants, vitamin C, all the things needed to boost the immunity, protect the cells against infection, any invaders, you know, y'all know, just the winter sickies. So I'm just trying to get some stuff done today that's going to help boost our immunity. I have a few things because this is like kind of spontaneous, like me doing this fire cider. So I didn't really go shopping with intentions of making fire cider. I do know that horseradish is like a big ingredient in fire cider. I'm not really sure why. I just think traditionally that was what was used. But I have other things. So I have mint. I have, is that rosemary? I have rosemary. I have mint, rosemary, fresh mint, and fresh rosemary. I have some dried elderberries. I have lemon. I have lime. I have mandarins, onion, garlic. You know, all the things that help with immunity. So I'm just going to toss a bunch of stuff in a jar, throw some apple cider vinegar on top, and leave it in there for a couple weeks. And then start taking it daily. And I want to keep that on rotation. Just have that in our systems daily just to help. Baby, go get a shirt on. You're on time out. Go sit. Go sit. Now. But anyways, yeah. I don't know if y'all can hear it in me a little bit. I tried to just suck it up and shoot content, which is why I kind of look, you know, like I did something with myself. Because, you know, we got to keep working. The grind don't stop. We don't grind.
We don't grind?
We don't. We work. We don't grind. We like balance, right? Balance. Work-life balance. And today is supposed to be work day. But anywho, let's make this fire cider. Yes, honey.
Aren't you so sick? I made some soup.
You made some soup for me?
Yes.
Oh, how sweet.
I made something for you.
These kids go have all my germs on their toys. We just got Gia a kitchen for Christmas, and we brought out all of their like kitchen toys and things from storage, and they've just been cooking us wooden meals and things. Oh, why, thank you. Is this ice? Is this ice in my mug?
Yes, and water.
Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness.
And open this for me.
I usually like something warm for my throat when my throat is sore. You don't care? You don't care?
No.
Then why are you serving me food? You're not going to make me feel better.
Oh no, this is really warm. I put it in the oven.
Oh, thank you so much. I love hot food. I love it.
It's all hot.
You
guys need the water?
Baby, go get some clothes on. It's too cold for me. Uh-oh.
Gia?
No, that wasn't Gia. That was mommy.
Hey, did you do that?
All right.
I also made you bread.
Oh my gosh, that looks delicious. Hot dog and bread. But you know mommy doesn't like hot dog, right?
I do.
I love me some bread, girl.
I actually made carrot.
Oh, carrots. I hate carrots. Okay, let's find the biggest jar. Elderberries. We got a lemon, ginger, lemon, turmeric. Let's put an apple. Oh, I also have lemongrass. I forgot about this. I used to have a lemongrass plant at our old house.
Lemongrass?
Yeah, lemongrass. Do you remember?
No.
It grew so wild.
Ever heard of it?
We need the vinegar, the apple cider vinegar. What else? What else? What else? What else? Some herbs right here. Does anybody else like kind of play a game with yourself? Like if you could make it through the winter season without getting sick? Like you almost like challenge yourself, even though it's like you can't really fight the outside forces because you don't really know. Do you do that? Do you do that? I'm asking you, bro.
I'm just a cameraman. No?
You don't?
Nah, I don't really
Like-
get sick like that, so I never think about what's gonna happen or not.
The fall season, we made it through. Like, I mean, at least me. I don't think the girls got sick. And if they did, it was like
I didn't get
so
sick.
slight and not even noticeable.
Yeah, we didn't get sick in the fall.
Yeah, I applauded myself. Not that it has anything to do with my abilities, but it's just like, you know, I don't know. It's like a challenge. Like how well could you boost your immunity, but also like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Let's do 3, shall we? Okay, so we got a whole apple, half an onion, 3 garlic. Think the girls still like eating mint? Fresh mint?
Yeah.
You think so? See, this is why I like to get organic citrus fruits. Because technically, citrus fruits are not part of the Dirty Dozen just because the skin is a thick protective barrier, you know, when it comes to pesticides and all that stuff. But when you get organic lemons and oranges and grapefruit and stuff, you could utilize the skin. At least I like to utilize the skin without worrying about all like the harmful pesticides that are used. So I still like to get my organic citrus fruits. You can do simmer pots. You could make cleaners with them. You could make little tinctures with them. And obviously fire cider with the skin still on and not feeling like you're submerging all this junky, gunky pesticides and nasty chemicals. Like they even use, what is it that we saw on the bag of lemons? Like the way they use like a wax to make the lemons look pretty or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, isn't that so sad? Like, why can't we just appreciate a lemon for what it is? Like, why the lemons gotta look all polished and blemish free and like it's not that serious. Like we just want a lemon. Okay, so here we have some turmeric root, ginger root, half an onion. I did a whole apple, cut that up. Did some mint, did some lemongrass, and then there was one little sprig of rosemary. Is this rosemary or thyme? I think it's rosemary. 3 garlics, 1 whole lemon, 1 mandarin, the elderberry that I did not take out yet, just some dried elderberries. And then we're going to add it all in here. Add in our, thank you honey, add in our apple cider vinegar, and then let it sit. As easy as can be, right? That's like super easy. Why not make your own? Running out of space. Where am I gonna put my onion? Where's the liquid gonna go? it's like.
Well, I'm not in the cookie.
It looks like you're about to go out there and squash some grapes with your feet.
No.
Hey, be nice. Jeremy decided it was a great idea to give Gia, who has a dairy allergy, some cheese puffs.
Well, if she can't swim, she bound to drizzle.
No, I actually encouraged him to give it to her.
Of course you did.
I'm just trying to.
Of course you did, Eve. Of course you did, Eve. The downfall of man.
Okay.
Yep.
I just want her to I guess develop a tolerance for it. Baby, you're gonna break your phone. I want her to develop a tolerance for it. I feel like she's already gotten better because there's been things that I've made with a little bit of milk or cheese or whatever. Cooked it, of course, and she was fine. I feel like it's something about it being in raw form, you know? But whatever. What you know about a latte at almost 5 o'clock p.m.? You like my garment?
Yeah.
I got like 3 dresses and like a button-up shirt from a brand called Not Perfect Linen. 100% linen fabric. Very, very amazing quality. I mean, beautiful, comfy. I mean, something about dresses at home. I don't know why I put this on and covered it up as I was talking about it, but when you're a stay-at-home mom and you work from home, dresses are just clutch, you know? It's comfortable, so you feel like you're lounging, but you also feel put together when you throw on a dress, you know? But I also got this apron from them. Super cute. Look at the print. Look at the print. You feel me? Got the pockets in the front.
Very nice.
Really nice.
Really nice. Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah.
Shout out to Not Perfect Linen. All right, I gotta get back to dinner. I usually put olive oil in the pot of water, obviously with some salt to give it flavor, so that the pasta won't stick. I don't like my pasta sticking together, and sometimes I don't use all of it and I store it away for later and then I can use it for something else. But when it's all clumped together, it just makes it harder to work with. So add some oil to your pasta water so it won't stick. Guys, come eat.
Yeah, it's really good. Eat it. There it is. Yummy. Good girl, mama. We want to tell the vlog. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell them.
Gia.
I'm gonna
Gia.
tell them be safe and
Gia.
I love you.
Tell them just. Ugh. And I'm eating my meat. Duh. Tell them. So is it good, Gia?
Yes.
Tell the vlog.
It's so good.
That's not what you said about 2 minutes ago.
Say it's so good.
It's so good.
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 Period.
Then why aren't you
Say
eating it?
period.
If it's so good, why aren't you eating it, honey?
It's so good. Duh. Be safe and I love you.
Huh? You want me to help you? What's up?
Guess what? Something. Be safe and I love you. Bye. Can I tell them
Oh,
something?
how sweet.
Make sure you eat on your food and stay healthy.
All right, beautiful.
I have food and go upstairs.
Go upstairs.
Yeah.
What is there to do upstairs?
Play.
Can you give me some of your own words?
Yes.
Why is your shirt on backwards?
I don't know.
You got any words, Jeremy?
I just want to say that, some people are not going to like what I say. But honestly, it's just coming from the heart because, at the end of the day, you really have to just focus on what people in their needs are and how they feel, right? Because even for me, like, I didn't go to college because my fish died and I couldn't cut the grass. So once I got back from vacation, it was like time to go. It was crunch time and I really didn't know what to eat because my refrigerator was empty. So sometimes you just have to just second guess what you did last week because next month's going to be a whole different year. You know what I'm saying? So really focus on everything that he did last week. You know what I'm saying?
Who's he?
Who?
Who's he?
What do you mean? That's pretty much what I have to say. You know what I mean?
Got it. Right now the girls are in the back doing some reading. It is currently 7:36 p.m. and me and Jerry decided we need to switch things up in order to get the girls to go to bed on time. We like for their bedtime to be around 8:30. Lately they've been going to bed like after 10, just playing around in their rooms, not following instructions. So we decided we want to do something a little different, and we've been putting Gia in the room by herself at around 7:30, and then about 30 minutes to 40 minutes later we'll put the older two in the room so that they're not distracted by Gia, because Gia has been the one that's been really like just doing the most. Like, I mean, she's 2, it's expected, right? But we just feel like if we get Gia settled and in bed and sleep, or at least almost sleep, then we could bring the other 2 in, and then everybody will be calm and not so overstimulated. We also got them a bunk bed for Christmas. We haven't put it up yet, but that was another like little method of trying to get things a little bit more calm in their room, because their beds are like, they're pretty close together. They each have their own bed currently, and the beds are pretty much sandwiching. Jade and Sada's bed is pretty much sandwiching Gia's bed, so she's just in the middle, always like messing with the 2 on the side, and it's just not working. And then as far as like functionality and space, it's just not the best arrangement for their room. So we felt like a bunk bed would be the best. And we got like a triple bed bunk, where there's one that rolls out at the bottom, and that will be for Gia. Jade would be at the top, and Sada would be, at the bottom level. But yeah, I hope that setup would help them to have a little bit more privacy, especially Jade being at the top. Like, nobody could touch her and reach her. And Sada, she's usually the one that kind of stays put in bed. So hopefully her being next to Gia won't be too big of a problem. But we just need to switch it up. We just need something different, because right now it is not working. But I'm gonna go back with the girls and see what they're reading and check on Gia to make sure she's almost asleep, if not sleep.
Mom, can we listen to some jazz, please? What?
You want to listen to some jazz for what?
I don't know.
Because you're reading?
Yes.
What are you reading? Let me see.
I was reading.
Don't lose my space in my book, okay?
Do you want to read?
Let me see.
It's coming out. Get the feet good. Mom, one time Daddy's little actually feet were in front of me and I was screaming I'm okay. Sit down. I'm okay. So wet.
What is this? What is that?
I said oh. Said oh.
Okay, next.
Two.
Why are we saying two to everything? We're right here. Let's sound it out.
But boy.
Boy.
Girl.
Good.
Little.
Good job.
What? Yeah. Yo.
You.
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 Love.
Mm-hmm.
Goes.
Very good. Gia.
My voice is what again?
You.
You.
Oh, man. Where did that thing go? If you watched our previous vlog, you know that we started using this strong will for the girls because all three of them suck their fingers. Jade, our oldest, is 6. She's way overdue for needing to stop sucking her finger. So we especially bought this for the older two. Jade is 6, Seda is 5. And I was just constantly telling them, take their finger out. Stop sucking your finger. Stop. Wasn't working. Like, I've been saying it for years, honestly. But then I was like, you know what? I need to find something that is not traumatizing because I didn't want to do no hot sauce and spicy stuff. You know, that's just not okay. And then I didn't want to like wrap their hand up because we tried that method. I think we put, what did we put? Like
tape. We put tape.
Yeah, we put tape on their fingers. That didn't work. Obviously, they just take it off, especially at nighttime. And then I think there was one point where I put a glove on Jade's hand, and of course that came off. So I wanted to find something that they couldn't remove for obvious reasons. And then also something that wouldn't like harm them, but also would just kind of deter them, like make them not want to put their finger in their mouth. And I found this, and the ingredients are pretty good. Like, there's a lot of natural organic ingredients. I don't think it says it on here, but when I researched it, the ingredients were pretty fair. And I mean, they were approved by me, which is why I got it. But it's called Strong Will, and it's meant for biting fingers. Or it's meant to stop people from biting their fingers.
Their fingernails.
Their fingers.
Yeah, sure. If you have a kid that's biting their fingers, then you might want to see a professional.
Right.
But that stuff is so bitter, bro. Like, it tastes like
I haven't
your
tried
most
it yet.
bitterest. It tastes like a super bitter grapefruit. Like,
and see, I like grapefruit, so it's
it's
funny.
bitter though because it lingers in your mouth. I mean, it's one thing to like grapefruit, but this right here makes a grapefruit taste like sweet. Try it. Just try a little bit.
I kind of don't want to. I don't want it to be in my mouth because
it'll go away. I mean, obviously,
I know, but according
to
the way Jade, because there have been some tears shed over this, just because they don't want to put in the work. Like, they don't want to have to work to stop their habit. So they've cried because they didn't want this. And this stuff, it doesn't taste good. I mean, according to them. I haven't tried it yet. Jeremy's tried it.
I hate it. Low-key, I think I might need you to put that on my food. Like my cheeseburgers and french fries and stuff. So I can stop my habits.
How about you just put it on your tongue so you just stop eating? You're on a fast. It seems to be working because you need to ask for consent. Don't be doing that.
You give it to your kids?
So, actually, you give it to them. I've never applied it to their fingers.
Eve again, y'all. Eve.
I've never applied it to their fingers.
Eve. She making me do it.
But it's like a little brush, and you just kind of stroke it on the fingernails. But Jeremy be going ham and be putting it all over their fingers.
They tell me to.
They don't tell you to.
What they tell me tonight?
That was one time.
Okay. What they tell me tonight? Put it on all my fingers. Okay.
Yeah, I think they're because how long has it been?
It's been some days already.
Yeah, it's been a good amount of days, and I know for the last 3 days, I haven't told anybody to get their finger out of their mouth.
Yeah, same here.
Except for Gia. I don't know what's going on with Gia. I don't think she cares. Gia's 2, and I don't know what part of the mouth is not developed yet.
She put
but
3 fingers in her mouth, and she grab her shirt. She don't care about nothing.
It seems like the bitter palate part of her tongue ain't developed because that girl still puts her fingers in her mouth, and Jeremy has been putting this on her as well.
So I'm telling people I've been doing it. We've both been doing it. We're a unit. We're one. We both been putting it on their fingers.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, and it intensifies.
It stays there, too. That's what I'm saying. Like, they don't get up and go wash their mouth out.
Oh, no, yeah. Why did you make me do this?
I didn't make you do anything. You're a grown woman.
Yeah. I know what you mean about the grapefruit, because it does taste
the
like
most strongest, bitterest.
But it's not even that it's just bitter. It's like I did a little taste, but obviously the bitter part of your tongue, or at least the taste buds for bitter sensation, is in the back of the tongue. So when I first licked it, it was like I didn't really taste it that much. It was a little bit of like bitterness, but then as I like swallowed and all that stuff, it just intensified.
You still taste it?
Yeah.
Yes. I don't like it.
It almost tastes like earwax in the beginning.
Ew. What do you mean earwax?
Everybody know what earwax tastes like. Don't sit here and try to front.
I don't have earwax, so I don't know.
Okay. Everybody knows. And if you act like you don't know what earwax tastes like, use a lie. Use a lie. Everybody know what that tastes like.
And my mama said, if you lie, mama said, if you're a liar, you're a killer. If you're a lie, you'll kill.
Right. But yeah, if you guys have any kids that have a really, really bad habit of either sucking their fingers, biting their nails, this is definitely something you should try for sure, especially if they're a little older. I need to put this on my nails because I have a habit. I'm not as bad when it comes to biting my nails as I used to be. I feel like there's moments where I'm like overthinking and I'm like my mind's all over the place is when I tend to start biting my nails. But before it was like I would bite my nails nonstop. Like the moment that little white of your nails started showing,
goodbye.
It was like bite that stuff off.
Goodbye.
But I'm doing a lot better these days. But yeah,
I feel like for me it's just me grinding my teeth. Like if I'm driving or something, I catch myself just grinding my teeth.
It looks like this.
It's called Quail.
Strong Will by Nail Quail. Yeah, so. But alright, it's, what time is it? It's 8:20. The girls are still not asleep. But yeah, we're going to take it easy for the rest of the night. Probably watch some TV. I should be editing because I'm trying to get ahead on these videos and just content in general, but at this hour is when I just don't want to do anything but sit and watch TV, you know? So I think we might just do that. Or I could read. Well, we'll see y'all.
See y'all in a little bit.
In the morning.
Mwah. Mwah. All you beautiful women.
With Mwah,
mwah.
I'm just now feeding Scotch. I've been up for a while. We normally feed him at 8 in the morning. It's currently 9:40. And I've been up since like 5:30, so there's like no excuse. I had a really good morning. I had a really lengthy time by myself, which is always great. I haven't done that in a while, especially on a Saturday. Like the fact that it's Saturday and I woke up that early is pretty amazing. Today in my devotion, just time with the Lord, just really focused on femininity. That's something that I've been trying to grow in just over the years of becoming a wife and a mom, especially of girls. Go eat Scotch. It's something that I kind of despised for, I would say, the greater chunk of my life because it was never glorified. It was never something that the world's viewed as a positive, and so I always considered it a negative trait. So like I never wore dresses. I always wanted to be more in tune with like the masculine side, being athletic and not so sensitive, and all those things. And really just when I came to know Christ and growing in my relationship with him, you start to rediscover who you are as a woman and who you're called to be as a woman, and especially as a wife. Just having that gentle, calm spirit when it comes to your household, when it comes to your husband is just very important. And our spirit, our heart, like those things define where we lie on the spectrum of femininity and masculinity. And it's not so much the outward appearance, it's how we carry ourselves, how we speak, how we think, all those things. It's internal. Sorry if you guys could hear Scott. He's like going crazy in his bowl. But that's something that I've really just been working on, because my personality in general tends to be more, I have more of a problem solver sort of mentality. So when I look at things, even the slightest, the smallest of things, I'm always thinking critically. I think about how that can be better, or what ways that needs improvement. And having a personality that's very critical, I tend to be critical of myself, critical of my environment, critical of the people in my life. And a lot of times I can point out and focus on what needs work, or what's not as good, or what could be better, instead of focusing on the positives. And I find that to ring really true when it comes to marriage, when it comes to motherhood. It's easy to get upset or focus on the fact that the house is never clean, or that somebody's not helping, or they're not helping enough. And when your spirit and your heart is leading in more of a negative direction, you don't exercise that femininity. And I find that to be one of my struggles as a woman, is just being calm and gentle, and then that turning into speaking life, and leading with positive and polite actions and things like that. So it's just something that I'm really like just trying to focus on and work on and bring very true in the new year. I feel like what helps me to be the woman that God has called me to be is when I start my day very early, just being in my word, being in prayer, really like focusing on what God wants me to do in this day, how God wants me to carry out this day. Those things just really help me to be a better woman to my husband and to my children, because I am starting the day being spirit led. I just feel like I can identify where my heart is that day, because I'm waking up, I'm by myself. If I'm not in the greatest of moods, I could target that. I could combat that. I could go to the word. I can go to prayer and change the manner of my heart, as opposed to starting my day with everybody, and maybe I'm in a good mood, maybe I'm not, and then that being the tone for the day. And us women, we're the heart of our homes. We set the tone for the mood in our home. And if I'm at peace, if I'm joyful, if I'm happy, my whole home mimics that. Everybody in this home mimics that. And my goal as a stay-at-home mom and homemaker is always to bring peace in my home. And that's just something that I'm very passionate about. That's why God put it on my heart to be a stay-at-home mom and a homemaker, because those things bring so much joy to a family. It brings peace to a home. It's very hard to do those things when you're a woman out in the workforce working a full-time job. It's very easy to have a foundation of stress, as opposed to being the peace in a home for your husband and for your children to come back to every single day. So, but those are just my thoughts. Those are my convictions. Of course, everybody has their own, but yeah. But I'm gonna make this buckwheat for Gia. She's really hungry. And then I'm gonna make some breakfast and some coffee. Hopefully y'all heard me. This has been going probably about 20 hours now. I'll probably let it go for a full 24 hours before I strain it and store it away. But it's looking good so far. This is how the fire cider looks. It says to like shake it daily. But it's looking good. I kind of want to add more vinegar because you could see that the liquid level is a lot lower, obviously because it's being absorbed by what's in here. So I kind of just want to add some more vinegar to it just so I can get more. But just one day and this is how it looks. It's already doing something. I'm sure it's the elderberry that's really making this color so apparent.